I listen to some other podcasts and stuff where that to me, like some of the hosts swear a ton, and I don't swear that much. Like there's people way worse than me, but I guess Voxy. Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh, interesting. Oh, I didn't even know she streamed primarily limited. Actually, that's interesting. Um, okay, let's go into this draft. We're gonna do this for YouTube. So let me turn off the intro music real quick. Ham is great, Ham TV, but he's like, fuck that shit. Like to people in his chat, he's just like, no, that's fucking stupid. Like, don't say that. He's so like, crusty. I love it. I think it's funny, but I'm sure there are people who get all, offended and pissed off when he calls their ideas shit. People get pissed off at me when I tell them I think they're wrong, and they just like, they're like, you're an idiot. You think you're always right and everybody else is always wrong. I'm like, well, yeah, unless you prove me wrong. Many times people prove me wrong and I say, yeah, you're right. I was wrong that time. Good call. You're right. I see now. You've shown me the evidence. But people just, no, believe what I say, or else it's like, no, but I'm showing you why this doesn't make sense. Can you defend it? No, then I still maintain that you're wrong. But people get pissed. People do not like hearing that. Hey, Orange, what's up? Bleep yourself randomly. Oh, just put random bleeps in? Yeah, sure. 215 stream streak, Charlie. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Texas had a huge streak, and I don't know what happened. Texas, fell off or whatever. But Charlie, that is the record. That is huge. Okay, let's do this draft. We're gonna jump in here. You're always right. How you doing, Jump? And I know I come across as arrogant and stuff because I like to educate myself. So I know a lot of stuff about, different things. If I don't know about something, I go and try and learn what I can from people who know more than me. So when I turn around and say an opinion, I'm not just pulling this out of my ass. I've read about this or looked into this or whatever. And people are just like, no. It's like, okay, well, great. Are you a woman? Okay, Smoltron, keep the sexism to a minimum, please. All right, here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the next draft. We are going to be doing Bloomburrow Arena Open tomorrow. It's going to be sealed, but I'm doing one more draft. I put up a few drafts this week. Let me know what you think about the bleeping of the swears in the comments. I tried to make it. I'm trying not to swear as much, but then that red-blue draft was not supposed to be for YouTube, so I did end up swearing a lot, and I bleeped it out though. It took a lot of work. All right. Here we are. Well, the commons are okay, but nothing jumping out as insane here, right? Jackdaw Savior is probably the best card in the pack. I mean, 3 mana, 3/1 flyer is already great. And then whenever it dies, just bring another creature back. That is fantastic. So bring a 2 or a 1 back, right? Jolly Gerbils is very good as well, but this is less good than Jackdaw. I mean, the other uncommons are kind of mediocre. Gold card in a mediocre archetype, blue-black rats. Bandit's Talent's fine, but it's not as good as just an actual proactive creature here. We're passing 2 good white cards, though. Gerbils and Banishing Light, which I don't love, but don't worry about what you're passing. I think I hear a lot of people always worrying so much about the signals. Like, once they learn how to draft and they get a little bit good at drafting, they start understanding what the signals mean and what sending signals and receiving them, But the signals, remember, the signals you send matter far, far less than the signals you're getting. It doesn't matter what you're sending. You try and send a good signal, but it's up to them to follow it. You can't guarantee that they're going to follow any signal that you send, and your signal could be very difficult to send. It could be mixed. What's more important is determining what's being passed to you. The person to my left is going to be me passing to them 2 packs out of 3. They're the ones who have to wake up and see what I'm passing to them. I don't have to worry about sending a clear signal. They have to pick up on whatever I'm sending, no matter how clear it is, right? So, I don't know, I see a lot of people worry a lot about that, and I think it's crazy. I could take a Longstock Brawl here. It's probably the best card in the pack. This is not a great pack. Star Charter, if I end up, playing more white stuff. If I gained or lost life this turn. There's an Otterball Antics if you wanted to go blue-red, but we have no reason to do that. I should just take Longstock Brawl here. 1 green card in this pack is not amazing, but let's go with that. Crumb and Get It. Retree Root Weavers, interesting. I'm not seeing a lot of white here. Wishing Well, of course, blue just going around and around and around. This is a little too slow and clunky, right? You play it for 4 mana, it does nothing. You tap it, you put a coin on it, it does nothing. You untap, you tap, put another coin, maybe it casts a 2 mana spell. a lot of times it does nothing. Like, it's so much work. It's just a huge trap. Dire Downdraft is a good blue card. Crumb and get it if I wanted to take another white card. I think I'm just going to take a green Ramper here. Let's see what we have. Spanish commentators and yeah, or Brazilian. Goal! Ooh, there's an Intrepid Rabbit. That's a great sign. I mean, it's not a sign. It's only 4th pick. The signs are going to start basically, well, I want to say next pick, but even at 4th pick, this is a good sign. Yeesh. Splash Portal, Lily Splash. We saw some frogs go around earlier. Sun Shower. Maybe I should be moving into frogs here, but I'm going to take the rabbit still. Waxwing Witness. Oh, boy. Wear Down sucks. Rare Thunder Trap. Did I just rare draft this? Man. 3-Tree Root Weaver and Longstalk Brawl still go in the frogs deck. I think I'm going to take a frog here. So other frogs have Ward 1 when he ETBs. Target creature can't be blocked. Exile it, bounce it. Yeah. I'm going to keep that. And see where we end up. Moonrise. Starforged Sword is weak. Finch Formation. Birds suck. Maybe Runaway Together. I mean, Runaway Together is perfect in the frogs deck, right? You really want to bounce a lot of your own stuff. I'm going to take this. I'm not sure where we're going to end up here. I could be Blue-White Birds still. I've never drafted the Blue-White Birds deck. I'm seeing so many frogs. This is not a sign. Like, that's not something that would put me into that. God, Storm Chaser's Talent. 7th pick. Nobody wants blue cards. Blue-Red Otters, wide open. Okay, I'm going to take the pull here. White and green are drying up. I mean, there's a crumb and get it. I should have been moving in on frogs a little sooner. Jesus Christ. The blue is just wide open here. I like the downdraft. I could take Dazzling Denial as well. I could take Stormcatch and hedge on Otters, I guess. I'm going to take downdraft. Yikes. Bellowing Crier. Skyskipper's good too. I think I'm going to start with the cheap ones though. The cheap frogs. Otters. Good God. Sure. 3 Bellowing Crier. Jeez, what a disaster of a pack. Jackdaw, I'm not picking now. We're going to pass that. I could go Bushy Bodyguard here. I do like, if I can Offspring this and then, you know, get some value with it, and then bounce it, Offspring it again. Sticky Tongue's pretty great here too. Another Intrepid Rabbit. I mean, I could keep taking white cards, but it's very clear white is not open. I'm going to take Sticky Tongue. Oh, man. And after passing all those frog cards, I don't think we're going to get frogs here in pack 2. Sticky Tongue's great, but yeah. I'm not going to play triple Bellowing Crier, right? The Red Talent? In Limited, yeah. In Limited, it's actually pretty good. You're right. I'm not going to take it there, but Bloom Creed Mentor. Oh, man. Lily Splash Mentor. Am I going to be blue-green? I'm going to take Lily Splash here. We passed one in the last pack, which I'm not crazy about, but the person on my right obviously didn't take it. 3-Tree Scribe, that's what I want. Okay, the frogs are flowing. We had to ditch white, but it's looking good here. Need to pick up some other frog payoffs. Getting that uncommon was huge, and now 3-Tree Scribe is awesome. That makes Runaway Together much better. Bellowing Crier, again, we're probably not going to play 3, but let's leave it there for now. This is not bad. This is now turning into a decent frogs deck, so glad we moved off of white. I'm glad we started hedging on blue, starting with this guy. I think it's going to be good. Giving all my creatures Ward 1 should be actually really annoying in Limited. That should be good. Yago, what's up? Playing black discard, getting wrecked with all the enchantments. Yeah. Not really. No, that's your weakness. If you're mono black, you just have to accept that you're not going to be able to do anything about enchantments. The only way to beat them is to put duress effects in your deck and try and take them from the opponent's hand before they can play them. But Mind Whisker is pretty great. Sun Shower, Tree Guard, those are all great. Tree Guard's amazing, actually, in this deck. Actually, no, what am I thinking? This is more in the Rabbits deck, but even in the Frogs deck, I still think it's good. I'm gonna take Mind Whisker, though. Yeah, you're just getting wrecked, right? That's just what black. That's your weakness. So there's no fixing that. It's like you're just. I'm not 6 feet tall. I'm never gonna play basketball. I know that's. I used to play basketball in junior high. I used to be pretty good, but then once got to high school, I just wasn't tall enough. That's it. There's nothing you could do about it. You try and take their stuff with duress. And that's shitty because duress kind of sucks. Like, you don't want to play duress in the main deck because it's one of those cards you have to draw in your opening hand or early in the game. Later in the game, it's going to be terrible. Like, you could draw duress, take their thing, and then they just top deck another thing. It doesn't really stop them from, I don't know, getting you. I'm going to take Bushy Bodyguard here over Pawn Prophet. That could be a mistake, but... Foraging? I imagine we're going to have some stuff in the yard. Do the Lily Pad. I could do Sky Skipper. I guess I'll take Sky Skipper here. Maybe I should be taking the cheap frogs over that stuff. Denial. Over the... What did I just take? Bushy Bodyguard there. Ooh, Water Spout Warden's okay. Shore Up's interesting as well. Yeah, let's take the Warden here. I'm not crazy about that, but... Yeah, there's no, you know... It's like playing mono red and trying to gain life or something. It's like, just don't bother. That's not gonna work. Your whole color is not conducive to doing that. A mole? Wow, I didn't even know this guy was a mole. Weird. I guess I'll take this. I don't even love that in this deck, to be honest. Okay. Sun Shower, nice. It actually looks like frogs might be a little open here. That was a great, like, 14th or 12th, whatever. Oh, there's only 14 cards in the pack now, right? 12th pick. You could splash. That's a whole different story now. Now it's a different deck, yeah. So, I mean, black discard, yeah. I don't know what would go well with that. Not a ton. I mean, there's a lot of directions you could go, but... Well, there's Kidnap. Another 3-tree Scribe. Shoreline Looter, pretty good. Pawn Prophet. Polywallop's great. I love Kidnap. I think this is a very good card. I'm going to take this. See where we go. Domain, yeah. I mean, Mono Black, that's why. I don't think it's the best deck in Standard. It does have a bunch of weaknesses, but... Daring Wave Rider for the Otters deck, we don't want. Pearl of Wisdom, yikes. Corpseberry Cultivator. Squirrel cards. Oh, yeah. Maybe I take the pull. Not crazy about that. Okay, Clifftop Lookout's great. Sticky Tongue, Longstalk is great as well. This is pack 3, so our deck, we need to, like, get past a rare, Clement or something. I've got the one uncommon here. I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but... does not look great either. Definitely not going to play 3 Criers. Probably not going to play Dazzling Denial. And even Root Weaver is not great for the common good. Ooh. Ah, but I don't have a ton of tokens. No. Damn it, I can't use that. That sucks. And there's nothing else for us? Oh, no. That is bad. Yeah, early winter? No, 5 mana, not good enough. Herbalist? Oh boy. Well, I needed more of the cheap frogs, but we've got a few. Bellowing Crier. I needed the other one that just draws you a card, not the looter. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, Gix's command. Yeah, you've got to do stuff like that. Stin, what's up? Target player sacrifice an enchantment. Yeah, well, there was the one that got banned from Standard. There was Invoke Despair, and when they banned that, one of the reasons WotC said for banning it was Black's not supposed to have access to this. There was Feed the Swarm, which is 2 mana, and I don't know what the one in Kamigawa that you're talking about. I'm not sure, but I remember Feed the Swarm. Feed the Swarm was kind of the first black removal spell that could blow up an enchantment. Like, black's just not supposed to get that. Wizards even said that when they banned Invoke. So there's very few cards that do it. It's usually just really bad. Like, you're paying a terrible rate to do it. This thing sucks. Wow, Carrot Cake 7th. Brutal. Root of the Spade. This is all bad. Okay. Yeah, they've specific. Oh, there's a Pawn Prophet. Oh, and a Sky Skipper. I think I need to take the Pawn Prophet though. Another Recycler. I don't need. Take a good black card here. Sure. Don't think I'm gonna play that either. Yeah, exactly. And that's how it should be. That's how they were designed. They were all supposed to have a weakness, right? And yeah, black just can't deal with those kind of permanents. It's very good at killing creatures. Like, blue can't kill creatures, but it can definitely deal with all sorts of other permanents and spells and draw cards. Like, every color has its identity, right? Black's not supposed to be able to deal with that, so that's the problem. That's why you've got to think twice before crafting a black deck. You've got to be like, okay, is this actually good? Like, anytime you're crafting a monocolored deck, you're taking a big chance because you're already inherently very weak with your sideboard. Your sideboard's going to be terrible in every monocolored deck. Like, mono red, there's only so many cards in red you can play against. Like, how do they beat graveyard decks? You know, like, you just pray that there's an artifact that can help you or whatever. Same with but enchantments, like that kind of thing, or artifacts. Like, red can deal with artifacts but not enchantments. Black can't deal with enchantments but can deal. No, black can't really deal with enchantments or artifacts, to be honest. Okay, so what should we do here? Let's cut some stuff. I don't want this much counter magic. I think we got double Runaway Together, Peerless Recycling. Not gonna play this. Gonna cut one of these. 16 creatures. Gotta Run Away Together. The counter magic, I guess, isn't the worst. Downdraft's good here. This thing, I'm not gonna play. So this is 15 creatures. A bunch of tricks. A bunch of counter magic. 3-tree Root Weaver's kind of meh, it's okay, I guess. Kidnap's good. Not very good. Not very good. But we do have a lot of cheap interaction and stuff. Peerless Recycling. I don't know if that's going to be good. Our curve is really low. I could even play 16 land with double 3-tree Root Weaver. Is that crazy? And then play like another Bellowing Crier, maybe. It's not bad. 17 creatures? 16, right? Could try this. 16 land. We're very low curve. We've got a bunch of card draw, looting, and 3-tree. Times 2. So I'm going to save it like that, and we're going to jump into round 1. Okay. All right, let me catch up. Red can't hit enchantments, green lacks removal, blue lacks removal. Yeah, white can gain life, but their removal is really narrow. Like, white often has to kill creatures in the middle of combat. White's weird though. They'll get really shitty like spot removal, and then they'll get really insane spot removal and almost nothing in between. Like, the enchantment based removal is usually mediocre. The sweepers are great. The Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile kind of cards are like the best removal ever printed. But then they've got all these like 1 and 2 mana combat tricks that, like, you know, they only kill attacking creatures, or they only deal damage to tapped creatures, or they're like, it's really weird. But do so. What's up? Green, yeah, green gets their fight spells now. That's a relatively new thing. I mean, that only started around Innistrad. with Prey Upon, where they got a cheap fight spell like that. And now it's like they print fight spells in every set. They kind of have to make green good enough, I think. But yeah, like those kind of things have evolved over time. I remember, when I came back to the game, like, yeah, green still, they just had no good way to remove creatures. I mean, they had no good way to draw cards, and then they randomly printed Harmonize, which was like, that was like a set that was like the whole color pie was thrown on its head, right? So it kind of made sense, but the cards are really weird in Magic. Like, you look at a card like Snapcaster. Snapcaster Mage is a red card. It almost certainly should have been red. Like, the thing it does is red. The casting cost, the everything is red about that card. But it's blue. I mean, it's weird. It goes in all these like tempo decks and like aggressive like decks. It's weird. I don't know. But it almost feels like the color pie is bleeding on certain cards. Glissa, sure, Glissa, but she's a gold card. Yeah. Oh, you're saying to splash green? Yeah. Now you're talking about a whole different deck. Like, yeah, I recommend playing Golgari. Golgari is like playing mono black, except you're not doing the discard thing. You're just playing mid range. You're just playing a bunch of good creatures. But that means ditching the whole discard package, right? Yeah, exactly. Yep. Domains, yeah, and we said that even before rotation. People asked, is Domain going to disappear? And I was like, no, I don't think so. I said, it might be a Niv to Life version. It might be some other version. I was kind of surprised that the stock versions were doing as well as they were doing. It's like the exact same deck list pre-rotation. They just changed the lands and that was it. I think it takes playing with those Surveil lands to fully appreciate how powerful that is. I thought it would be a big drop-off, losing the Tri-lands, going down to the Surveil lands, but it's not that big of a drop-off, actually. All right, get your bets in. The Surveil lands are more powerful than I thought, because I haven't really played with them since the Tri-lands were in the format. They were just better, right? Okay. Welcome, everybody. Here we are for round number 1 with our, sad to say, mediocre Frogs deck. This isn't bad, though. We'll keep this. We've got a 3-tree on 2 into Clifftop, hopefully finding a land here. We are on the draw. Let's lead with the off color. And if I do draw blue, I guess I could leave up the pull here. I could play the Crier, but I think I'd rather do this. Green-black. Squirrels. All right. Ooh, one of the best cards in that archetype. Pretty lucky. Okay, I imagine this guy's gonna die. Fell? No. Oak Hollow. Ooh, that's a good one. No box. I think I can take 2 here. Sure. That's not a good card. So they either got a really bad Squirrels deck and they derailed. That guy's got Death Touch. I'm just gonna pass. Maybe gain or lose life. Yeah, this is a bat. It doesn't do anything in the Squirrels deck. I mean, yeah, you can gain life off food, but gotta be better ways to use your food than this, right? Getting +1/+0 on your bat. Could double block here. Nah. I can take 4. I've got this downdraft to embarrass them if they have some combat trick or something, right? Sure. Sky Skipper? Go for that. I'm gonna pump this guy. Okay, let's get an island. Nice. Okay, looking good here. Remember, we have very few lands, so we're already like, 70% almost to hit spells here every draw. I can toss this land in my hand to the Crier. Next turn, I'm going to have my instance up, so let's see if they attack this turn. Now I've got a board that can block. Block. We knew they had some removal spell in their hand. It doesn't matter. Trade for a card. And then, hopefully... Oh, yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay. Ooh. Forage. I only have one card in the yard, though, huh? They only have one card left. I guess I'll do this. Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. Okay, exile a creature, return it to the battlefield with a +1. Activate as a sorcery. 2 cards in the yard. I think I could jam this right now. It is large. But I wouldn't mind downdrafting something. No, I'm just going to jam this. And pass. Don't need to do anything yet. Don't need to attack yet. We're just still stabilizing. We're going to pull ahead of our opponent. They're top decking, basically. They only have 1 card in hand, plus the top of their deck. We've got 3 spells and Lily Splash. I can just keep bouncing Crier and drawing cards, looting, making sure, I can pull all the lands out of my deck with Lookout. This is going to be very good if I get to start doing that. Every time a creature blinks, 3-Tree Scribe pumps something, too. Let's see. The bat's just only doing 1. They're not doing enough damage here. 8 enchantments. Yeah. MTG, what's up? Old Pro Tour. Scrylands were just released. People were losing their mind. Yeah. I mean, that's awesome. Lands were never supposed to do stuff like that, right? No blocks. But... yeah. Yeah. Duress is mostly a sideboard card. The only deck that sometimes has to play it in the main is mono black. They don't really have a choice. So this is fight, not punch. This, of course, is only as a sorcery. Yeah, let me think about this. Okay, let's blink this. God, it's only 3 mana to do this? That is crazy. That is very good. Okay. See if they have any interaction here. They do not. Comes back with a +1/+1. Triggers the 3-tree. I'm going to put the +1 here. Okay, I don't need you. Now that gives me forage. So now I can do this, kick next turn, make 2 4/3s. Oh no, they each have to forage, right? Ah, fuck. Let's go for this. Let's see what happens. It's risky. Nope. Might be able to double forage soon. Now, let's just do this. Let's do this now. Yeah. Okay, keep that guy there. I do have a regrowth for permanence. This guy ETBs, no attacks. Next turn we've got a great attack here. We've got Dire Downdraft and Long River's Pull if I ever found a second island. I'm probably going to Lily Splash the Cliff Top and keep pulling lands out of my deck here. If I don't find an island. It puts lands into play tapped, so even if I have to pay blue to activate this. If I activate Lily Splash, I can't leave up the Long River's Pull. I'll continue to take 1, I think. I'm fine with that. Alright. The biggest crier? Yeah, that's a large crier, right? He's got some pipes on him. Christmas, what's up? You play Domain because if you main Lockdowns and Angels, yeah. Well, yeah, Domain still plays very powerful cards. It turns out that Leyline Binding for 2 mana is still super powerful. Like, we were spoiled just getting it for 1 mana for the entire time it was around in Standard because of the Tri-lands. And, everybody knew how good it was. Domain dominated Standard for a good 6 months or 8 months, just made up like 20% of the metagame at one point. And then, it faded off or whatever. Other decks rose to beat it and have good game against it. But that Leyline and Herd Migration's just a crazy card. So many decks just can't beat that kind of a, like 5 beasts. There's any deck playing spot removal is just dead. Liliana and that kind of shit, you're just dead to 5 beasts. But, okay, hold up. Ooh, Sun Shower was a crazy good draw. Okay, so we go Sun Shower here. They play a Bushy Bodyguard. Nice top deck. Let's play this. I want to pull a land here. So I can Dire Downdraft the Bodyguard, but then they can just recast it and kick it again, right? It's unfortunate. I'm just going to keep pumping my team here, I think. One for you, one for me. And no attacks. Soon, I'm going to downdraft maybe the token? I don't even know. My creature's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I should just activate twice every turn now and just grow my team. In like 2 turns, my team's going to be way bigger than theirs and I can just crush, right? Yeah, if they draw lands at any point here, we're in great shape. Ah, they're swinging. Feel like they have a removal spell here. I could block with Clifftop, I suppose, now that I drew the other thing. Let's do this. Now that I drew the Sun Shower, I'd rather blink that. Wait, why did it get a counter? Oh, this brings it in with a counter, yeah. Whoo, everything gets Ward 1, and then when I blink something... No, when this guy enters, creature can't be blocked. And then when a creature deals damage, exile it, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Okay, let me think. I also have the downdraft here. I don't want to blink the guys with a bunch of counters on them, right? They don't have great blocks here. I think I'm still gonna do this. I just want to put these guys well out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can put 7 damage on something if they block. If they put all their guys on one thing, but that's kind of crazy, right? I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep my 3-tree scribe around. Frog synergy, baby. Lily Splash, just... I'm so glad we got one of those, because that is why this deck is so good. Why it looks so good right now. We only have one of these. When we draw it, it ends up doing good things. So I could downdraft the 2/2 here to keep my bodyguard around. I think that's fine. Oh, it's got to be tapped or attacking. Oh, yeah, right. Oops. Okay, then never mind. We trade. That's fine. Deal. Negative food. So I can stop on their draw step and put this Bushy Bodyguard on top. Oh, nasty draw. My opponent getting very lucky here off the top. Okay. So we let them draw. Oh, I guess I can't target that thing now. Never mind. Right, it's not tapped anymore. Okay. I mean, you know what? Yeah, no, of course I'm going to do this, because they're not going to be able to get it back this turn. Next turn, I can just Long Rivers pull it, right? When they try and recast the Bodyguard. Yeah, that's what I'll do here. No blocks. Take 1. This goddamn Death Toucher. I've got to deal with this thing at some point. They're at 28 life. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to counter that squirrel on the way back down. And again, their board is not as big as ours, right? Ooh, I like that. Maybe I take the bat here? But I need to counter that thing next turn, so let's just leave up our mana here. I could try swinging with something. God, I need a land. I need a blue land, just 1 blue land to be able to cast the blue spell and leave up counter here, but I can't. Maybe I should have flickered my other guy, the ramper. Let's just pass. We know what they're going to do this turn. I'm going to take 1 more damage off the bat, and then I might kidnap the bat. I might kidnap Vine Reap as well, though, right? That's probably better. Okay. Now it's time to get to work. So I kidnap Vine Reap and then punch with both my big guys? They're at 28, I'm at 7. They've got 3 food. I think I should actually take this stupid bat. I should take the bat here. Is that crazy? I'm gonna take the bat. And I don't need to gift them shit. This is bounce creature, yeah. Yeah, stun, don't care. Okay, pass to them. They're top deck mode. We've got River Lurker. This is going to start making one of my guys unblockable every turn. I could hit them with Bellowing Crier and then bounce it. Ooh, and there's another Bellowing Crier. Wow, what should I do here? Should I hit with the giant 7/6? But then I have to bounce it. 7 damage each turn. I can't. Oh, I may exile it. Oh. No, but it's only going to be unblocked for 1 turn. Yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah, so I get to do it once. That's not amazing. I guess I'll punch for 7 here. But I'm not gonna block. I'm not gonna bounce it. It's a 7/6. There's no point in bouncing this. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna activate Lily Splash post combat, and okay. So I'm gonna decline this. Yeah, the May part is there, but yeah, I think I'm gonna hold on to that. So then I'm gonna go Blink Sun Shower. I think. Oh, I could. Oh, I see what you mean. Blink Long River, and then yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah. Keep giving it unblockable. That works too. Sure. Let's go you and you. My bat apparently triggers when I gain life. Nice. Bellowing Crier. Okay, so we blink the Lurker. Nasty. Little Frogs combo here. If they can't kill Lily Splash, it's bad news bears for them. Holy shit, this is getting crazy. So this gets unblockable. Let's make this larger. Now I think I can start attacking with a couple different things here. Like this 3-tree Root Weaver I can probably start swinging with. They probably just double block. No, I'll still attack with that thing, I think. I'm gonna activate. I could activate Sun Shower here as well. I probably should. I should just pump up Bellowing Crier, but that's the card that they're gonna. Well, no. If they have a removal spell here, they have to kill Lily Splash or Long River Lurker, right? They can't even target the Crier now. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I do keep pumping up the Crier here. I'm not targeting the Tree Scribe or the Lily Splash because those are like these are cards that are turning the whole thing on. I'm not going to put more eggs in the basket that's already like prime target for my opponent, right? So yeah, I think we're going to frogs them out here. Can blink it again to make it unblockable. I can blink the same card twice, which is crazy. Yeah, I can give 2 things unblockable every turn, but I am at 8 life. I just want to hold off like 1 more turn before I do any sort of, big attack with like 3 or 4 creatures here. I think I'm just going to hit them with Crier 1 more time. I could pump Tree Scribe and then hit with Tree Scribe, but like blink it again, like trigger again, blink. Well, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm just going to blink Sun Shower here. See what they do. Spreading too thin. Yeah, Wing Spear, exactly. Exactly. They're at 21 life and they have 3 food. Like, I'm not gonna kill them quickly here, so let's just attack. I can go to 6. They can still double trade there. Seven means it's already a 3-turn clock. I'm gonna start having them crack food soon, right? I'm gonna pump this guy. Okay, let's go to these 2. Triggers. Should I attack with the 4/6 3-tree Root Weaver? Probably not. Again, there's no point. I don't want to let them have a double block and, you know, trade one of their cards for my big card. Like, we just attack for 8 here and pass. Okay. I decline. Oh, that is nasty. Lily Splash plus Long River Lurker, just blink, blink. Next turn I can do blink, blink and swing for 8 plus 5. Plus the trigger twice, so it's going to be like 15 damage. So they're going to have to start cracking food right now, I think. That incentivizes me to attack with more dudes. Last stun counter coming off this bat. Ooh, sack the what? Greatest power. Okay, so they get the big guy. No big deal. We've got other big dudes. They gifted me a card to get a creature back as well. Yep, not bad. Not bad, not bad. No good attacks here, though. And my guys are just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, so they can forage as much as they want. They only have 3 in the yard, and those food are suddenly becoming very relevant here. So I'm not... Are they going to sack 2 food? I think they're not going to sack any? Wow, they didn't forage at all. Okay, they opt to do this instead. That might be better. Yeah, they're valuing that food highly, which is probably correct here. I still have Lily Splash Long River. Holy crap. I could get, like, Sky Skipper back. That'll really speed things up, right? Gift them a card. I don't know if I want to gift them a card. I'm way ahead here. There's no reason to give them a card. Maybe I just get back the bird. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then slam it. I'm already doing the thing with Lily Splash, though, right? Let's blink this. So who should I send? Probably 3-tree, right? Okay. Just do this. Now, I could hit again here. But I don't think I will. Just swing with this guy. And I'm going to play... no, I'm not going to bounce that. I'm going to play Bellowing Crier. And then I'm probably just going to recycle here. Ooh. So let's toss Bellowing Crier. And then I'm going to recycle back with no gift. I'm going to get the Sky Skipper, I think. That'll be pretty good. Okay, pass. They're at 7 life. They've got another 9 life in food sitting there. So they're at a pseudo 16 life here. Give the bat counters, but it... Oh, and it doesn't have lifelink. It'll get... it gets +1 for each life I lost or gained. Okay, I'm still making all my land drops because Lily Splash is mana hungry here. Okay, so I can go... I don't want to... I just want to blink this. So let's go... Blink this. Maybe now we start putting it on the bat? Is that crazy? You can start pumping up... Maybe it's even just like 3-tree Root Weaver here is the card to send in. But let's do this. And then I'm going to Sky Skipper pre-combat, I think. And I could make another big thing unblockable, but I think I'm just going to do this because this will... Oh, this comes in on end step, right? Oops. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Put it on the bat. This is going to be weird. Oops, I should have done... yeah. This guy comes in on end step. It's not a blink, right? Anyway, this is 9. They can go to 1, but yeah, I expect they're gonna eat some food on end step, right? This guy ETBs. Let's put a plus on the Sky Skipper. Yeah, that guy would have done it pre-combat there, but I think we're good here. They're at 1 life. Frogs grinding back. Yeah, you could take my sticky tongue. Frogs grinding back into this. Yeah, they suicide attack. Let's see. Okay. What do you got? Death. All right. Round 1, Frog Synergy. Very nice. Lily Pad Mentor went uncontested and won the game single-handedly, basically. Just had a couple enablers and that was it. All right. I will see you in round 2. Okay, that's for YouTube. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't have lifelink, but also it gets tricky with the frogs. Some of them blink immediately. Some of them come back at the end of the turn. And then some of them, like the blue one, makes things blink after combat. When it deals combat damage, you can blink something. There's a lot of decisions to be made in these weird frog decks and stuff. Well, it's not going to work, Yaga. I don't think it's going to be big enough. So no, don't you have a link to it? That's what you should do. That's why you should use a website like Untap.gg or Stream Decker or Moxfield, or there's a million of them. Moxfield is the best one, I think, but because I use the Untapped stuff, I use Untapped. Copy the link to your deck and post that in the chat, because I don't want some giant wall of text in the chat, so no. Sorry, I missed some messages there. Saber, what's up? Bounce the long river. Yeah, you guys were right. Yeah. Yeah, 7 damage, yeah. So we didn't need to go too deep there. They were on 28 life when I started doing that, so we just had to, like, do it once, twice, like, just slowly. And then eventually you get to the point where you can swing for max, but shifting gears too early is how I lose, or how I used to lose a lot of games in Magic. I've become a little bit more conservative. I don't just go for the throat just because I have, you know, potentially the ability to do a lot of damage. Like, they could have something really deadly on the backswing. I was at 8 life. You know, a removal spell that pumps their guy, like some kind of fight spell, plus, I don't know. They could have maybe stolen the game there. There's no reason to start, like, trying to get in max damage. But you guys are right. I could have blinked 2 times and started actually getting in there. That was nasty. I didn't even think about blinking that guy at first. I'm just like, oh, he bounces the creature. I'm like, I don't want to bounce my creature with all the counters on it. But then it's like, no, you just have to, yeah, use the ability on the guy that ETBs and makes it unblockable. That's what matters. You don't need to bounce the other thing, right? Yeah, let me know. There you go. Yes, Aether Hub. Oh, yeah, that's the link to Aether Hub, right? No betting? Okay, we'll keep the bets down then. All right. This is pretty good. Hey, Bug Guts Gaming.
Welcome to the squadron, Bug Guts. Yes, nutritious and delicious. Bug Guts. It's what's for dinner.
I keep. This is gonna be. Oh wait. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the next episode, or the next round. We're 1-0. I kept this 7-card hand with frogs. Ooh, making me discard a card. I can discard this douche, right? No, get out of my face. Okay. I want to play this on 2, but on the draw here, I probably should just leave up Dazzling Denial. Oh, you douchebag. Lucksack. Maybe it's Root Weaver here. I'm gonna discard Crier. Ooh, not bad. Pass. They had a 1 into a 2 discard. Pretty lucky in Limited. I don't think that comes around too often. The nice thing is, this is not a good plan in Limited, right? You need to play to the board in Limited. You can't. Wow, and a Vine Lasher. No. Nice curve. Jeez. Great curve from my opponent there. But we had the answer. Now we're ramping. Yeah, Limited's all about the board. You have to play stuff to the board. Black-Red Lizards should be aggressive, but well then. Blue. I smell a train wreck, Timbo. Uh-oh. I think they had a. Oh, yeah, that's not a very good card. I think they just had like an insane curve this game for some reason. But now it doesn't really matter. Whenever you expend 4, put a stash counter, sack it, discard your draw equal to the number of stash counters. Good luck with that. I'll punch you in the face. And double spell. I don't care about the damage from Bandit's Talent. We're gonna be killing them a little faster with all this, I think, than they're gonna kill us with that. Blue. Wow. What are we playing against here? Sure. I guess I could discard a card. Sure. 3 damage is nothing as well. I might as well keep it, right? Okay, let me think. So I can run away together the cliff top. I'm gonna take 3 more damage, but I don't really care. That triggers 3 tree. Pump the Root Weaver. Punch face. Lookout. Pass. Pull another land out of our deck. They can play that guy again. I don't really give a shit. I'll pay the 3 life. Maybe I should have put it on 3 tree, but then he just trades with Thorn Plate or whatever, right? Yeah. We need to draw a way to blink. We need the uncommon frog or the 5-drop would be nice. Kidnap wouldn't be bad here. Sticky Tongue also bounces. I have a few ways to bounce cards here. I'll lose some life, I think. Aha. This brings permanents back to my hand. I don't need the land, so I just bring back Bellowing Crier. It's not amazing here. That's interesting. I guess I will gift here. I'll bring both these back. And then I'm going to discard this land and find something else, hopefully. Oh, brutal. Ouch. Okay then. Let's pass. Let's just wait. We only have a 33% hit lands here. We only have 16 lands in our deck, so half of them are already gone. So 8 out of 24 cards are lands. We should be hitting nothing but spells pretty soon here. Sure. Ooh. Hoarder's Overflow will maybe do something at some point. I'm a little too slow here. Aha, finally. Okay, so we brawl with Thorn Plate. 3 tree Root Weaver can become a 3/5 and just eat it. I guess I have to do that. Give them a fish. I don't want to trade 2 for 1 here. And then I could swing with 3 tree, but then they double block, and I'm not really interested in trading for those 2 things. If I attack with just Bellowing Crier, they're going to... Yeah, no attacks. They're going to block with a 1/1 there, and I don't really want to trade with that either. So let's leave this back. I've got Clifftop Lookout to eat their 1/1 or trade with 2/1. They don't have great attacks here. Okay, they're going to try and let that thing do its thing. Ooh. Okay, so I can make Bellowing Crier unblockable, swing, bounce it, replay it, discard Forest. That pumps a dude with 3 tree. I can make 3 tree, or this 3 tree pump that 3 tree, or pump himself. Yeah, I think I like that. I'm taking 2 a turn off Bandit's Talent. Maybe I should just hold on to this card, but 1 or fewer cards in hand, I lose 2 life, right? Combat. So they've got all their mana up here. They could have played Ruthless Negotiation on their turn, so obviously they have something. I think I'm just going to only attack with this. I could attack with 3 tree here, but again, it's not time to switch gears yet. Okay, I will bounce this. Oh, under my control. Oh, wow. So I don't even have to recast it. Nice. Let's pump up the 3 tree here. Brutal draws. Okay, clearing land off the top. Again, we're like 30% hit a land here. Come on. Long River was a good hit, but 2 lands out of 3 draws is not amazing. I'm going to pass here. Sandbag this land. If I draw another land, I'm just going to obviously hold it, but I am going to take 2 more damage from Bandit's Talent, go down to 7. They're getting to the point where I might overwhelm them here. My creatures, my board is getting very large. Ooh, so they have to use that to kill this. Sure. Oh, it didn't get, oh, wow, that's actually crazy. So, because it didn't die, it didn't get killed, it got exiled. That actually triggers the 3 tree scribe. Wow, I didn't even think about that. If it leaves the battlefield without dying, put a counter on something. It's a very specific way to word it, but it does trigger off exile then, yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty lucky. Okay, big fat dork, sure. You can throw a bunch of bodies in front of that, I think. What do you got? Nothing. Wish I had that last turn. Pass. Okay, so I'm not taking any more damage from talent, but I need to find some actual proactive card here. Like, the Flyer would be great, or Lily Splash. Kidnap would be insane now. Dire Draft, or Downdraft would be even good. Sticky Tongue. Any of my top end, basically. So have I seen a blue card yet? What are they splashing blue for exactly here? Guess I could have countered that, but that's okay. I'll take 2. Not bad. I don't have Threshold yet. Surveilling's great, but I'm gonna hold off. Let's wait. I want to catch some big thing with this. Come on, do a big thing. Or maybe they attack and then I counter their combat trick when I triple block or whatever, their removal spell. Order's Overflow is going to draw them 7 cards. Now randomly this card is relevant, but god, it's sat there doing nothing the entire game. Let them pay the ward. I guess I'll gift you a card. Take 2 damage. Unfortunate, but had to do it. Yeah, did not draw enough of my engine pieces. 3 tree scribe is great, but I needed to draw a way to blink either the 5-drop or... This guy was not bad either. But... Okay, Mind Whisker shrinks their team, but then I'm going to go to 1. I think I'm dead no matter what now, because I'm drawing lands here. I'm drawing way too many lands. That sucks. How many are left? 6? 6 out of 18, huh? So I have only a 30% chance to hit a land, but I keep hitting them. I don't know what to do about it. There's nothing I can do about that. I could try... Well, no, there's... I'm just stuck now. Sure. Yikes. Their deck looks like a pile, though. Yeah, it's just a bunch of random cards. No synergy at all, no lizard synergy, no anything. Just a bunch of random creatures and discard. There's a Kidnap. This is only creature, okay. So I could take Husk Burster. Kind of like that. You can have more cards, it doesn't really matter. What? Oh, it's tapped? Okay. I thought if I paid the thing. Okay, you always tap it. Got it. Oops. I thought I was gonna have an untapped one there, but my bad. That'll do it. Random. Bunch of big expensive stuff. Ugh. It's unfortunate, but that's always how it goes. You lose to the heaps. Attack with everything. They're slowly figuring it out. Attack with everything. Why would you leave? I don't know. How could I survive this? Yeah, I'll die now. Okay. Unfortunate. Buggas, what's up? Yeah, thank you. trying to figure it out. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. Yeah, just you create a profile, upload a deck list. There's a bunch of sites like that. That's the best way to share a deck list. That's how everybody does it these days. 1-on-1, sadly. Oh, I forgot to do the little outro for our YouTube video. It'll still give the counter, yeah, right. Oh, really? Is that interesting? I didn't know that, Bug Guts. If they exile the 3-tree. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 3. We're 1-on-1. Let's see if we can get this one. This is a keep. Not super exciting, but again, 16 land in our deck, so, I mean, I don't need any more land. I can basically loot away land. I've got the Ramper here. Surveil all the land away. So, this is a good hand, even though it's not, you know, super exciting. No big top end or anything. Okay, that's a great card. I'm not going to ditch a land yet, but at some point I may. Beauty. So I could 3-tree here, and the next turn Bellowing Cry or Pawn Prophet. That's pretty good. I should probably do that. The Surveiling should let me forage and kick this guy, maybe. We'll see. This guy's unblockable, and they get to loot when it hits me, so not much I can do. Ooh, that is a very powerful card. Again, not much I can really do about that. Loot Skis. Yeah, Bodyguard is not amazing in my deck, and I probably shouldn't have picked it when I did. I don't remember what else was in the pack, but Profit. Play this frog and profit. Okay, so now I can afford to ditch lands. Let's ditch this. There's Long River Lurker, so I can blink the Pawn Prophet here is nice. Tender Wild Guide. All you have is rares, apparently. Okay. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I need to find a fight spell right now, or Tender Wild Guide is going to get huge. This guy I don't care about. I can bounce him, right? But Tender Wild Guide? I guess it's not bad downdrafting that as well, but... Okay, so I can go... Long River? Make this unblockable. Swings. Yeah, this guy gets blinked. And then I'm going to keep up my counter spell and pass. These guys just tap to add counters to themselves, which is bizarre. Not even sorcery speed, just anytime. Very gross. Sure, they're looting away. I'm drawing just as many cards as they are. They're at 26, I'm at 26. I'm going to counter hopefully something good here. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. We'll see, I suppose. Not crazy about more land. I'm always going to sandbag one land here. Why don't we go Mind Whisker, get the Surveil going? Am I going to swing with anything here? Now they can block and tap to pump their guys. So I need another way to blink. I think I'm just going to do this. All their mana up. I'm pretty sure they have like the 6 mana moose here. Show me the moose on end step or whatever the fuck it is. Elk. The giant thing. Show me the giant thing. There it is. It is a moose. No. Get the fuck out of here with your moose. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Oh, they do have 2 more mana? Oh, whoops. I don't have a bird. I guess that still resolves. I didn't realize... Yeah, this guy's also a mana dork. Right. Maybe should have... Oh, I couldn't Long River's pull either. Yeah. Had to play Mind Whisker there. Darn. No answer to the moose then. Whoops. They have 2, because this is a ramper apparently. Yes, I forgot about that. I know these guys both pump themselves, but I forgot they were mana ramp. Nice. I can't do anything about it then. I mean, I'm still going to play Mind Whisker no matter what, right? So, I can't leave up Long River's pull. Stuck on blue mana here. I did throw out an island, now it's kicking me in the butt, but at that time I had more blue than green. What is this? Apadork something something? What is this? Oh, I don't even think I've ever seen this be cast. Cool. This thing has trample? Take it all. Easy. Easy damage. Okay. Random vigilance means I can't downdraft this either until their next turn when they attack with it. Darn. So that all lined up pretty poorly for us. They had exactly enough mana to pay for our counterspell. They had the 2 rares early is gross. I couldn't beat that. They haven't even used this yet. They could have just sat here pumping these guys and it would be almost impossible for me to kill them. I would have to bounce the token with something. So, yeah, I don't think I'm ever winning this game. Yeah, sure. I have 2 cards in the yard. Right. Let's offspring this. Okay, I'm gonna pump one of these things, not the other one, I guess, but so be it. I will forage. I will. Oops. I will do all of these. Okay. Hey, Wolf, what's up? No, 3 tree. Oh, it is blue? Oh, it is blue. I thought that only made green. Good to know. Okay. This is what, a raccoon card? Yeah, this is kind of like a raccoon red-green card, right? I've never played with this card. This is the first time. I've played frogs before, but I didn't have any of these because this is not a good frogs card. But it makes any color. Good to know. I don't think it matters. I think I'm gonna die. Maybe, yeah, if I had blue up there. So I guess I did have blue. I could have played 3 tree. Oh, okay, so I could have actually countered Galewind. I just used the wrong counter. Sure. It is my mistake. I'm not reading these cards closely enough, especially the rares. I don't know all the rares in the set. I know this one tutors squirrels. I remember this, and it's a ramper. But see, yeah, this one only adds green. This adds mana of any color. That's crazy. Like, those little distinctions, I don't know. I'm not going to go through the set and try and memorize. This set's full of shit like that, right? So it was just like in our red-blue draft there. I got the season, the mythic red season, and I know it makes treasures, and it lets you draw cards off the top, exile, and I know it, makes your spells do extra damage, but I didn't know, like, the treasures come in tapped randomly, or the 3rd phase lasts until your next turn. Like, the little distinctions, like this guy randomly makes any color. Why? No reason. Just green rampers usually only make green, but this guy randomly makes a bunch of different stuff. I think I'm dead. I don't think it really matters what I do here. So should I bother blocking and stuff? I know they have some pump spell here or something. Doesn't really matter. Sure. Blocks. Pump it up. No pumps? Wow. That's weird. I thought they would have had something there. They didn't. Okay. They sugar-coated my bushy bodyguard. Okay, surveilling. Nope. We're at less than 30% to hit land. We still hit a land. Good to know. Land. Darn. I have no land left in my deck, but I lose. I'm 1-2. Try and do better next time. See you in the next round. All right. Yeah, those kind of things. I used to be a lot more competitive, and I would memorize all the combat tricks and go through all the removal and pour. This is before the pre-release even happened. Go over everything and try and crush the pre-release events and even the release events shortly after. They were always like a week later and stuff. Now I don't care. If I play the wrong card, I'll learn my lesson, and then I won't forget next time. But I got to learn my lesson the hard way these days. I couldn't be bothered to pour over all the commons and all the mythics and all the rares. But here we go. Mokhtar Limprobable. No idea what language that is. Looks French, but all right. Welcome back, everybody. Round 4. We're in round 4. I was going to say round 3, but we're 1-2. This is a keep. Let's see if we can get a good draw here. Again, my deck looks great when I draw my engine pieces. I don't have enough engine pieces, so when I don't draw them, ugh. Like last game, we did not have any of our good Like the uncommon or any of the stuff that bounces, sticky tongue and all that stuff, the flying guy. And the deck just did not do enough. Yeah, we'll jam him. How am I gonna play this? Runaway Together, I guess I could bounce the Lookout, bounce something else. They're white-green, not rabbits? Okay. Half rabbits? Sure. Okay. They could attack with both. They're threatening to pump, but it wastes their whole turn. No, I'm not going to block here. Sure. So we're going up to 6 mana here. I think I'm just going to play Mind Whisker Pass. Ooh, wait a minute. Do I need to kill something right now? Warren Elder's pretty good, right? Yeah, I'll give them a fish. Brawl you, baby. Oh, fish gaining him life? Okay. I could do this, and then I still have Long River and Runaway together up, so let's do that. Pass. Mind Whisker's great. That'll just fix our draws here. Need to find something good to bounce with this. I could bounce Clifftop, but not amazing. Don't need to keep ramping here. Okay, don't need to play anything. Great. Now I can just sit back on the Surveil. This Surveil every turn in play means they're going to have to do something. They know that we're going to find action at some point. That's a good one. Pump this guy? And then I get to Lurker, still have Long River Runaway together up. Let's attack with Clifftop, maybe? I don't need to attack with Mind Whisker yet. It'll come back as a 2/3 with Reach. That'll be able to eat the Life Creed duo in the air if it attacks again. Oh wait, it doesn't come back with a counter, right? That's the other guy that brings back with a counter. Yeah, the 5-drop. And it was getting a counter the other game because of the 2-drop that I had in play, right? The 3-tree Scribe or whatever it's called. Big money, show me that moose. And they're going to play it on my end step, of course, right? Hive Spine. Nah. Nah. Nope. No 5-drops for you. Frogs. Double block it here. They're gonna eat Long River. Nah. I think I could take 3. That's not bad. I think we can do better than that. Like that. Okay, so this is gonna blink it and bring it back on end step. I guess I'm gonna do that with... Oh, but then it doesn't do anything with Long River, right? I guess we're gonna do it with Sunshower Druid. Alright, just those two. I want to go Sky Skipper and Runaway together, right? Leave it up anyway in case we have some fight spell or something. They're playing green. Like, if they have a fight spell and I run away together, their creature and my, you know, Sunshower or Clifftop, that's such a huge blowout. I think I should leave that up instead of 2 damage. Like, what's 2 damage? It's not worth it. Yep. They start chumping. Pump the bird. Okay. Synergy, baby. What do you got? Not bad. It's not something I can easily bounce here. That's going to gain them a bunch of life. Yep. But we're going to take that life away very quickly here. They have no more cards. They have 1 food. We've got a big flyer. I'm still getting to just fix my draws here off this awesome rat. 3 mana, 3/2 that just free surveil every turn is so good, so powerful. Yeah, another dead draw in the bin. Gets me 1 step closer to my bombs. I don't need to use kidnap. Nothing worth kidnapping on the board. So let's just go to combat here. Could always run away together and, you know, get my Long River back and all that stuff. But again, there's no need to get tricky yet here. Let's just attack with this guy. And pass. Giving a thing unblockable and bouncing it, I don't need to do any of that. I could run away together when they go to do something. When they go to kill my creature or pump their guy or whatever it is, right? There's no reason to use this now. Yeah, another dead draw gone. Give me action. Okay, I'm going to sandbag this in case I get more looting effects. I have a couple of these guys in my deck. I don't need the mana. Let's go to combat again. Keep hitting for 4 in the air. Pass. Feels pretty good. Two really good cards in our hand. Runaway Together is very powerful in a deck like this, right? Wow, now my opponent draws something good. This attacks put a counter on each creature you control that's a token or a rabbit. So stealing this is not amazing for us here, right? However, it is very good in their deck. This is a bat bird. So they have 3 rabbits. Each other creature. They're going to suicide this in to pump their team. I could kidnap something to slow that down. Ooh, Sticky Tongue is nice. Okay. They're at 16. I don't think I'm going to kidnap that guy. Now we've got Threshold up. Everything's small. I don't even need to worry about the pump. That guy's going to have to suicide attack, right? Yeah, to do anything here. To bounce the Sun Shower. We play Sun Shower. Probably just going to pump the Sky Skipper. Maybe I pump Sticky Tongue here. I think I'm going to pump the Sticky Tongue. Punch. Okay, 4-turn clock. It's going to be a lot faster if they attack me. They're priced into attacking with Phineas and just pumping their team, maybe, but the Mind Whisker just passively giving them all -1/-0 now is very gross. Like, that is shutting off basically the entire trigger on this guy, right? Instead of 2/2s, they're going to be 1/2s. That's pretty good for us, I think. Let's see if they agree. Hey, Larithiel, how you doing? Improbable? Oh, improbable, but this isn't English. The L apostrophe. Is it like le improbable? Improbable? Is it in French? It's not improbable in French, right? Incroyable. Incroyable is incredible. What's improbable in French? That's not how you spell it. Anyway. Did they just draw another one of these off the top? Wow, is that ever a lucky draw? Okay. Good one. Super lucky draw. Phineas into that, but good job. That's why they're putting all these cards in their deck, right? They're hoping to play it with Phineas. He's not doing anything right now. So I could blink. They're at 15. I go end step, blink, Long River, and their bird. And then I play Long River. I send like 4 power guy plus Sky Skipper is 8. It's not enough, so there's no point. We're not doing anything yet. Maybe I should just kidnap that guy just to make it so that he doesn't... Okay, this guy gets flying when something ETBs. It's pretty good. Okay, so, I mean, they might be... Yeah, I still don't think I want to steal that guy. I just don't think it's worth it. Even if he can pump all of these things, I don't know. Should I? Improbable, it's the same? I know. We Nuin? We N. I don't know. I know we is yes in French, but this is interesting. I don't know if I should like kidnap the Phineas Archer or Phineas Ace Archer here. Okay. Let's see what they do. I think they're looking for a big pump spell here, like the rabbit response. Is that what it's called? The inspiring charge or inspired charge. Yeah, they don't attack. They still have no good attacks here. So I should run away together. I can bounce the flyer. I might be able to kill them here. I can't get through on the ground, but I can do 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they're dead. Pretty sure they're dead. Let's bounce these. Oh, but they have food. The food. Okay, never mind. The food actually saves them here. Any creature off the top sends the other guy to the air. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. That's a nice pull. So we get to do this. And now... Wait, what? Okay, when it attacks. Okay, yeah, it gains flying. Okay, so I can attack. God, that's nerve-wracking. I've got to attack. I'm like, is it gonna put flying on my guy? I think it is. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So then I can go end step. Sorry, I was gonna bounce Sun Shower, but that doesn't make any sense. Wow, they're taking 7 here. They're just hoping a rabbit response me. So I could kidnap right now and seal it up, probably. Take Phineas. And they get to draw a card, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they'll have exactly enough. 11, I guess. Oh, total power, even including the Baker's Bane. Should I just take Phineas? I feel like I should take him now. Let's just do this. We still have Runaway together up. Not going to gift them a card because it doesn't matter. I'm never... Attacking with this guy's irrelevant. I just want to take him. And that probably gets a scoop, right? They have to have a card that's relevant in their hand here. Give him Hexproof? Green Trick? No. Stun? Pass. So I think on... I guess I don't have to do it on end step here. We'll see what they do. They gain 3 life. If I run away together the Long River Lurker and then play it again, I've got Sky Skipper, Waterspout Warden in the air, plus Long River Lurker making something unblockable. I'm going to bounce their only blocker. Oh, that guy has reach. You got to be kidding me. Okay. So this is where I could bounce... Oh, they gain a bunch of life. What a top deck. Yeah. If I bounce the Life Creed, they're just going to play it again. Okay, they delay their death by a turn. So be it. I don't think they're doing anything. These tokens aren't going to be good enough, I think. We'll see. Run away together is going to be chillin' for a second. My turn. I mean, a hard counter at this stage has to be pretty good. I'm going to keep that. I'm not playing a creature this turn. See, that guy's got reach now, which is really annoying. So if I bounce Sticky Tongue and my other guy... No, I don't want to do any of that. Let's go to combat. Punch with this. Okay. Being nice and patient here. I think this is going to be the turn. I'm going to counter whatever they play, and then end step, run away together, bounce one of their flying block, like either the Life Creed or the Sticky Tongue. They take 4. And bounce one of those, and my own Long River, trigger, 3 Tree Scribe pumps one of my flyers, like Waterspout Warden. And then we play Long River's pull, make whatever unblockable Sticky Tongue Sentinel, a 4-power dude, and get in there, right? Yeah, so we can counter this, I think. Okay. So how's this gonna work? They have no more food. I run away together. Yeah, I think this is good here. Let's go run away together. Long River, Sticky Tongue, and then they block 4. Yeah, that's lethal, right? They need an actual instant speed combat trick here. So this pumps that. Don't want that. Rough draws. Play this. Sticky Tongue becomes unblockable. Combat. It's lethal. Do you have a combat trick or some kind of instant speed removal spell as the last card in your hand? They say good game. Good game. Alright. Run away together on end step to give us lethal there. Pretty nice with Long River Lurker. There's some tricky stuff you can do with this deck. God, these weird Kindred decks, there's so much weird synergy between them, and none of it is ever the same twice. You know, some of these things bounce and then you have to recast it. Some of them bounce and then they come back immediately. So this guy bounces and it comes back at end step. The uncommon blinks it and it comes back immediately. Like, all those cards do the same thing, but then the result ends up being different, and like remembering the differences between all of them. Oh boy. Anyway, we're 2-2. Let's keep cruising. See you in the next round. Okay, that's for YouTube. We're recording for YouTube, so I'm not chatting with you guys too much between the games here, but Ween 1-1 1-1 the silent wah we I don't know how to say it. Take it without the gift. Yeah. Yeah. Card shaman. Yeah, with the kidnap there. So I think if we did let them keep Phineas, we would have I don't know if we would have lost, but it was risky. I mean, they played another they played the guy to blink that homestead thing and then played it again, went super wide. It would have started drawing them cards immediately. That was a little scary. So I think that kidnap was correct, but it's always weird to say like Phineas does nothing in our deck. Like, I attack with it, it doesn't pump a single thing. So it's a little weird to take it, but just it doesn't matter how good it is for you. It's a removal spell. It's Doomblade or like 4-mana. It's Vraska's Contempt. I don't know. You're just killing their creature. It doesn't even matter that you're not getting use out of it, right? I think it was still correct, but it's weird. It's like, I don't want to waste it on a creature that I can't also attack them with, but if it's a creature that's like pumping their entire team and everything, it's probably, you just got to do it. Sucks, but all right. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the next round. We are 2-2. It's round number 5. I have the best card in my deck in my hand, but can I keep this? We're not even playing a spell till turn 3. I think I'm going to keep this just because Long River's Pull hopefully counters their 3-drop. We untap into a 3, and then by then, hopefully I've drawn a green source. If I get to do all this, maybe it's good. I needed a better payoff. This is not a payoff. I need one of the cheap frogs that ETBs and draws a card or loots or whatever. I need something like that. A rare on turn 2. God, every game. So there's so many cheap rares in this set, right? They're all really small. So many fucking words on this card. 1/3 Vigilance. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or greater when it attacks on attack. Up to 1 target artifact, creature, planeswalker, and opponent controls loses all abilities until your next turn. And if it's a creature, it has base... Okay, so it turns a creature into a 2/2 with no abilities until their next turn. Right. Okay. A 1/3 Vigilance. Guess I'm gonna start taking damage, I get. Weird, but... Blue-green? What? Aren't you supposed to be playing frogs? What's with this rat rogue, dude? They're leaving up a counter spell here. Pass. I should play a 3-drop here. It's silly of me not to, but... Oh, never mind. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Wow. What is with my opponents all having multiple rares in the first, like, 3 turns? That other deck that beat us played, like, 2-mana rare into 2-mana rare, like, the 2 rounds ago. Now this person goes 2-mana rare to 3-mana rare. That thing's nuts, the Valley Floodcaller. My opponent's deck is all over the place. What are you doing? Oh my god. This is the person who derailed our Frogs deck. Was Would love to play Lily Splash here, but we're exposing it to like a fight spell or something, right? Ugh. I should play Lily Splash, and then I could double spell next turn. Water Spout, Pawn Prophet. This is probably going to die to a fight spell. But, oh well. I want to use all my mana. I don't have any more coffee either, unfortunately. Yep, pump it up. Okay, so we don't die. That's the good news. Right. Turn me into a 2/2. Let's Pawn Prophet first. Not amazing. No attacks. Okay, so that thing's gonna keep turning my guy into a 2/2 with no abilities until my next turn. So if I don't draw a removal spell for that 2-drop, then I'm gonna lose, right? Mm-hmm. Sure. Weird. Yep. Because if they keep making me not use this, I don't care about the blocking. I care about not being able to attack with it, right? I can't block the other dude. So I've got to kill their other rare. I dealt with one of the rares, but I think opponent had a pretty lucky draw this game, to be honest. Huh? What the fuck are they doing? They want to give it a counter, I guess. Okay. I'm going to play this first. Yeah, I don't think I can win now. I needed to find just one removal spell. I think we'd be okay here, but I can't beat the 2-mana rare. It's too good. Especially when they have the blink and one thing to blink. They only found one thing to blink with it, but it was one of their best, I guess. So not much I can do about that. They drew all the pieces. But again, one removal spell just breaks this all up, right? I could either kill this, or I could kill the Mentor, and then they can't blink that anymore, but I can't kill anything here. I'm going to die. Pretty lucky. 2 rares in the opening hand. I can't, I won't be able to beat that, I guess. I could have if I'd drawn removal, but they drew very well, we didn't, and that's magic, right? I need to draw a little bit better to compete with their draw. We don't have a ton of removal either, but, yeah, Longstalk and Kidnap would have been okay. Right. Unblockable 5/7. Okay. Well, that's the draft 2 and 3, unfortunately, with Frogs. The deck was mediocre, but we also got unlucky, which sucks. But I will see you in the next one. Maybe the Arena Open this weekend will be our next video. I'll see you there. Peace. Ooh, that's our worst performance yet, but that's how it goes. The deck did not look amazing. It looked mediocre, but I still think it could have finished better than that. It had some good synergy, but opponents drew multiple rares in multiple games. 2 of those losses were to our opponents playing 2 rares in the first 3 turns, and I couldn't beat it. I did make some mistakes in one of those matches as well. The one where our opponent played 2 squirrels or whatever, or a mole and a squirrel. So unfortunate, but let's jump over to Constructed here. We'll get rid of the draft. Change the stream title. All right, play some Constructed here. I'm still on the Squirming Emergence combo in Standard. I love this. Playing the only real format on Arena, Best of 3 Standard. This is the current list. I think I'm actually going to take out a Whale of the Forgotten and go up one Archaeologist. I feel like sometimes I'm missing a little bit too much on the permanents. It's like I don't have enough permanents to do the thing. Should probably still be playing 4 Fabled Passage. The deck wasn't playing 4 Fabled Passage before. And I think I'm going to keep the rest the same. All right. All right, here we go. No more YouTube videos, so let's put the sounds back up here. Ranked, and let's get to Mythic already, and then we can go back to drafting. I'm gonna be doing the Arena Open tomorrow, but I'll burn in hell before I play Sealed on Arena, unless it's for a big event. Practicing Sealed? Vomit. Never. Eevee is terrible. Sealed sucks. Play boosters have destroyed it. Whatever was left of it. So I'll do our first Sealed pool when we do the Arena Open. Sealed is not a format you need to practice. I think it's kind of silly when people say you either know how to play Sealed or you don't. It doesn't change from set to set. You know the fundamentals. You know the differences between Sealed and Draft, or you don't. I don't think the set to set really matters. As long as you know how to play Sealed and what you should be doing in Sealed versus Draft, you're okay, right? So I don't think it makes sense to like practice this set Sealed. Like, nah. Just need to know the cards. I've only done about 7 drafts now. Am I gonna keep this? I don't think I can. Okay, I'll put a Squirming on the bottom, I guess. Not amazing, but we'll find something, I'm sure. Yes. Yes, let's do it. Black-white mid-range. Sure. Hopefully they make us discard cards. That would be great. Okay. Bounding is awesome. Let's chill on the Founding for now. I don't need that, but it's not a permanent, so I'm loath to mill it here. It might actually come in handy. I only have 1 removal spell in my hand. Pass. I tend to save these for when I have something huge in my hand to discard to it, but if they play something good, I will just kill it like that. Ow. Kaya, huh? It's a bad card. But you can have a spirit. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do this. This is gonna be great. Bounding. Chapter 1. Even though I'm getting no value on Chapter 1s, both of these are gonna go to Chapter 2 next turn and mill 8 cards, and I just might be able to slam an Atraxa here on turn 5. Or I guess 8 wouldn't be able to get me Portal, but something huge. Lauren in the main deck. Yeah, probably makes sense. The enchantments are some of the best cards in Standard right now with all those talents. Talent? Yeah, Caretaker's Talent, Innkeeper's Talent, all that stuff. Those are some of the best cards in Standard, so it makes sense to play Lauren, but main deck? Maybe, I guess. I don't know. I still think that seems a little crazy to me. I don't care about their creatures yet. Let's just play another one of these. Yeah. I can cast Spell out of my graveyard next turn with one of them. It's only Bitter Triumph that I could potentially cast here. I might still. We'll see. Hit me, baby. That's gonna have to die. Caretaker's Talent's an amazing card, but it's not so amazing that you should play Kaya in your deck. Kaya's hot garbage. But I know Elspeth is actually seeing play as well, which is crazy to me. Nah, I don't need to cast that. Mill something huge. So we have a Jace in the yard. C'est tout, mon ami? Okay. I guess I sweep. Don't have anything great in the yard, sadly. Not great mills this game. Go! Let me slam Atraxa one time. So I can Bitter Triumph. I could Terror Tide if they go wide. They're not going to do that because they know I have Founding coming up here, right? So we'll see what they do, but I think they are not going to overextend into my Founding the Third Path, Chapter 3. Maybe I should put a Tranquil Frill back in the main. Same idea, to deal with all these goofy enchantments. Oh, I was gonna put cease and desist in my sideboard. I forgot about that. I could try that. Or yeah. Of course I draw one with the multiverse here. I'm gonna fire up the reef, mill myself. There's an Atraxa. Okay. So next turn I can hit Atraxa here off Squirming. And that might be good enough. Oh, I guess I could have cast Bitter... Oh, I'm an idiot. What am I saying? I could have cast Bitter Triumph out of the yard, discarded one with the multiverse, and then just slammed that. I don't have any more cards in my hand, so I don't know what I'd be able to do with that. It looked like I had Land, Whale on top or something. Kaya number 2, sure. I think it's too late now. I missed reanimating like all these early turns where I was supposed to be playing an Atraxa, like turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. Now I'm too slow. They've got too much shit going on, so... I could still deck them here. Depending on what I draw. They take my Jace. Oh. That was probably a mistake. I think they should have taken Jace first. If I draw multiple Squirming Emergence, I still can win this game. Oh, come on. A shit show. How many cards do I have? 14. So if I bring back Jason -2 on myself, I can't draw 3 cards. I think I still will. Cruelty of Gix Portal. Fuck, man. What the fuck? These draws are deadly. Fucking hell. Drawing one with the multiverse, milling 4 cards, none of them are big things, and then drawing one. And then milling, and it's not what I want, and then drawing the thing I need to mill, like 3 times in a row. Eesh, not good. I don't know if they can kill Jace here. They don't have a creature land, so... I guess Jace is gonna maybe draw me 3 cards next turn? Let's see. Aya can randomly remove cards from graveyard, but instead she's making a token here. Great. What is her... Oh, she has no ultimate. Great. Okay, they're drawing a ton of cards, but I might be able to deck them with Jace here. These are not Maze. They have to draw cards off these, right? Oh, they can just pump up their enchantment and kill Jace here if they want. Let's see if they do that. Abomination of a deck? You mean Glorious? Glorious Muse? I don't know. What? One of the best decks in Standard? Sure. So satisfying, beating a player with all sorts of cosmetics and fancy cards, a chunk with a semi-budget deck, and they rope every turn. Yeah, those are just idiots. But I don't even give a shit about the styles and stuff. That doesn't, I don't know. I don't think anybody's, I don't know, do people spend money on that? Probably. I have a lot of styles and stuff. I've not spent a single cent on any of them. I think I spend gold, but not gems or anything, right? I don't re-up gems to buy styles, so I don't know. I don't take any pride in beating people with fancy art or anything. That doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah, they go for this. Sure. Let's go. I just need to find some Squirmings off the top. Or I'm at 6 mana here. I guess I can't cast one with the multiverse. If I can somehow find a way to get this into play. Sure. I have no white source because I milled it randomly, I guess. Yep. Oops. Okay. Very slow to kill me here, so I feel pretty good. I think we got a little unlucky, but that's how it goes with this deck. Sometimes you get unlucky with the self-mill. All these early cards, but we didn't see a single big spell until way too late. Gotta hit at least one 7-drop in the first 15 cards. That's usually pretty easy to do, but sometimes you don't hit it, you know? It's like Abzan Greasefang or, I don't know, any graveyard-based deck. You mill, and sometimes you just don't mill what you need to mill to do anything. Kaya Tribal. Uh-huh. It'd be hilarious if we win this game. I know there's probably people in the chat going, why don't you scoop? You're not gonna win. They've never seen this deck do its thing. As long as they don't exile Jace, as long as they're not paying attention and they just leave Jace in my graveyard, I can still win this game, I think. I have to... Oh, not with that, though. Okay. Pretty shitty draws. What are you gonna do? I still had outs there, though, I think. So what do we do here? White, black. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring in a bunch of Jaces and wreck them, right? The tokens I don't care about. Frillback comes in. Vaultborn can go. Portal's not amazing here. I probably cut one. Lauren. Yeah, they're not. They don't have any great creatures. Even I don't give a shit about making them sack their creatures. Jace is gonna be great. Duress is gonna be great here. Maybe even negate. Wail of the Forgotten can reset one of those enchantments. That's interesting. I could ditch Terrortide. Harvester I don't need. I don't think I need the Terrortides either, to be honest. I want to find room for negate, but now I'm cutting a lot of permanents here. I think Cruelty's still good. If we take one of their, you know, Kayas or something and then get it back, they can probably never win. Cut Archaeologist for negate. Let's do this. Let's try this. All the anti-control cards coming in, basically. Exactly that. Yeah, this deck is very powerful. If you want to cruise through the ladder, this is a great choice to do it with. I think my record against, like, you know what the most popular deck right now in Standard is, apparently? Green-black mid-range. 17% of the metagame over the last 2 weeks, according to all the challenges and all the actual tournaments and stuff. Not Arena. But, that deck, let me see. I don't know what my actual record is here against that deck. I think we have a crazy, I don't even know what it is. I shouldn't say anything until we find it here. I want to see what our record is against Green-black. It's so good. I feel like I've never lost against Green-black. Maybe once. We just can't lose to that deck with this deck. Also, a bunch of other decks. There's a bunch of decks that just can't beat this. Blue-white Control is a tricky matchup, but just nobody's playing Graveyard Hate right now. Tranquil Frillback doesn't do enough to this deck. It doesn't actually stop you from doing your thing. Usually you just do your thing before they even play it, but can I keep this? Okay, I'm gonna keep this. Let's go to Arena. And I'm gonna lead with this. There's no reason to duress on turn 1 here. I'm gonna go get maybe a green? Guess I'll get a green here. God, I hate fucking Untapped, man. You are garbage. Should not take me this many clicks to go to what I want to find, you piece of shit. Hold up. Shitty, just like Goldfish. Like, I get it, you need all the clicks you can get, but you don't have to make me click 8 times to find deck lists or whatever. Still don't want to duress. Let's pass. I'm gonna picklock on end step. Okay, let's go find, what are we? See, but Untapped doesn't keep track of my actual current deck. It's frustrating. What the hell? It's not even showing it. It's showing my current list mixed with all the other versions I've played. So it's saying we played 60 matches with this deck, which obviously... Oh, no. 32 matches? Which is not true. Yeah. Shit. So I can't see. Green-black... Oh, I'm 100% with this version? Okay, I'm 100% win rate against Green-black so far, but... yeah, sorry, buddy. Untapped, you know how it is. I think the deck's awesome. Because nobody's playing removal right now. Graveyard removal. Sure. My turn? Not bad. But I only have 1 black mana. I guess I'm going to duress. This is the turn I want to duress because I know they're going to play the enchantment next turn, so yoink. And they have the Sarah Paragon to bring it back. Do they have a Shouldered in their hand? Dear God. Okay, then I'm not going to run negate here on the top. I saw these Planeswalkers, now they're randomly playing creatures. Okay. Right, Lauren looking pretty ugly. Probably should have sided that out against me. I think I'm going to leave up Bitter Triumph. They're going to end step demo field me and then try and play Shouldered here. So let's just pass. Because they need their double black. Their mana's looking ugly over there. Oh, they're not even going to go for it. Okay. Treasure map. Okay. Wish I would have kept my negate, I guess. I think we'll be okay. Cruelty of Gix. Have you heard of this one? Yeah, so they have a Lauren in hand, so I guess I'm going to take Lauren. And then what? They have to Legions to Ashes me? Yeah. Force them to waste their turn next turn. And this Exiles, which sucks. We won't be able to reanimate that, but that's fine. We've got Founding into Whale next turn. And then I can Bitter Triumph away this one with the Multiverse and cast it off Squirming Emergence. Ah, Get Lost is fine too. Sure. Okay. Yikes, their mana's hideous there. Let's look at the top three. They can't cast Shouldered. They're going to play Sarah Paragon. That's what I'm saving Bitter Triumph for. I could take a land, but I don't need it. I think I'm just going to take Whale. Okay, and then I'm going to pass. I could play Prankster here, but I just want to kill that Angel on end step, I think. And then we're going to mill ourselves for 4. Hopefully I find a Squirming Emergence. I can even look at the top 3 plus my draw step. So that's 8 cards. If it mills a Squirming, then I can't get it back until next turn. But sure, they find... Oh, there's a Squirming. Nice. Mill myself for 4. Okay, so I can Squirming back a Cruelty. And then I can take their Shouldered maybe here. Whale of the Forgotten makes them discard a card. Let's Whale first. Bounce. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they're gonna flip this, right? Could bounce my own Founding of the Third Path. That's kind of insane. Okay, let's do that. This is a sorcery, and it sucks. Sorceries, that's why they're bad. You can't respond to this. I want them to discard the Legion. They get a bunch of treasure. They're going to draw a card. Maybe discard that one. We get to look at the top 3. There's an Atraxa. They ditched Legion to Ashes. Good. I guess I'll take Negate. Duress not looking great here. And Atraxa? I guess I could go Cruelty into Atraxa. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go Cruelty here, actually. And then take their Bresto, or whatever that angel's called. That guy sucks. Yeah, let's just take Paragon here. Okay. You can have your Hostile Investigator. I get to discard one with the Multiverse. Great. Deal. I get to Demonic Tutor here. I guess I'm just gonna go get a Squirming Emergence, right? Oh, they top deck to Destroy Evil. Okay. Not a big deal. I think I'm just gonna go with this. I want to leave up Founding the Third Path here. Let's look at the top. That's the card I want. Yeah. Pass? Okay, so I'll draw Squirming Emergence and slam a huge thing. Probably just going to play Cruelty again, but they're going to slam Shouldered. In that case, I'm just going to play Atraxa. Could play one with the multiverse as well. Any big planeswalker just gets countered here, so they can't do anything. Play Kaya. They're going to try and demo field one of my lands. A little bit silly. Okay. I mean, I could get a white source here, but I think I'd rather just leave up negate. See what happens. Yeah, this is a nice deck. It's a very powerful deck. It crushes black green, which is insane. It crushes all the mid-range decks. Like, just all of them just get wrecked by this. Yeah. So now I'm just gonna Bitter Triumph the Sholdred, probably discarding the Botanical Sanctum here. I could pay life. Oh wait, yeah, I'll pay the life because Hostile Investigator will give them a card if I discard, right? So let's just actually pay the life here, it's fine. My turn. They made me oh, I didn't have to shuffle. Right, I forgot about that. I was going to say they made me shuffle away, whatever. But I have a Swarming Emergence in my yard. I can just Founding immediately and put an Atraxa into play. Let's just win the game. Founding is so disgusting. It just does everything you want. It's impossible to play around. It just lets you rebuy everything. Should I put one with the multiverse into play? No, let's just go Atraxa. I like cards. Could take another Atraxa. Yeah, that's probably good. $22 in the deck. Punch. Okay. That should do it. Kaya. No. Why not draw first? They want to scry first? Okay. Now they can't cast Kaya, though. Big Kaya, I mean. 7-mana Kaya. They need an answer to Atraxa. Maybe they just kept a Builder's Talent. Oof, that is a bad card. Why is this in your deck? That feels super win more. I don't think you need that. The not Innkeeper, the other one, Caretaker's Talent, that's all you need. I guess I just win the game, right? Punch you in the face. I don't even need to attack here. I can just kill them with Jace. So many ways to end the game here. One with the multiverse. Jace. They're gonna scoop here. Show me your deck. What else do you have in there? How'd you sideboard? They should scoop. I'd like to look at your whole deck, please. All of it. Leave them with 11 cards here. There's Big Kaya, Zoraline, Small Kaya, Double Big Kaya? Oh my god, Double Small Kaya. Way too many Kayas. One Sholdred. Paragon. Okay. Good to know. Oh shit. What does that do? Ooh. What are you gonna get? Oh, they're doing this to bring back, oh. Okay, Big Kaya, nice. I don't think it matters here, but... Kill my Atraxa! Doesn't really matter. Look at your last 9 cards. Playing kind of silly, just using all my Squirming Emergences to deck them, but I think we win. They should have just scooped and not let me see their whole deck, but I guess so. Can they still possibly kill me before they deck themselves? I don't think so. Do we have any more squirming? We have 1 squirming in the deck plus 2 foundings to flash them back. So still lots of ways to cast Jace and deck them instantly. How many Jace do I have in the deck still? 1... I have 2 Jaces in the deck still, apparently. Or did one of them get exiled? No. I don't care about that. Land off the top. Okay. Now I can draw a card. Oh, I'll give them a clue off the... I'll give them a clue off the hostile because they probably don't want to draw cards here. Talent trigger. Okay. Still haven't used my omniscience ability yet. I want to pay for this. Mill 4. Instant sorcery fairy in my hand. No. Okay. Oh, frill back off the top. Yeah, I can do that, I think. Let's play frill back for 0. Kick. 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 All of them. I don't care about Builder's Talent, do I? I don't know. Exile your graveyard. Okay. No deck, no graveyard. Pass. I've got negate up here. They're not getting through. I don't know. I think they should just scooped already, but whatever. Hey, Dugio. Been in chat, which is weird. I also got my interest. Oh, yeah, because I turned it off and turned it on. That's why, Dugio. Yeah. Purrington, how you doing? Neo's over here, yeah. Always Mastery Pass. That's an easy question to answer. Always Mastery Pass. Always. Founding off the top. That ends the game. Yeah. Show me what's under your skirt. I don't know what you're talking about right now, but okay. What's under your skirt? I'll take it. Got me. Okay. GG. Squirming. Yeah. Boy, they really wanted to hang on there. Maybe they're just trying to waste my clock. I have no idea. Let's run it back. Show me what's in your deck. Oh, show me what's under your skirt as in their deck. Okay, I wasn't sure what you were referring to. Yeah, that, like, remember, that's something experienced players will do. Like, if we're at the stage in the game where I'm only like 5% to win this game, like I've got like 2 outs or 3 outs in my deck, and you do something that's just absolutely going to seal up the game, like mill me or whatever, scoop. Don't show your opponent your whole deck. You don't have to let that Jace trigger resolve. Just scoop and keep the info hidden. Like, I think people don't, well, it's the latter, so who gives a shit? But in a real tournament, like, you should be scooping before they look at your deck, especially post-sideboard, right? Ugly hand here. The mana's not cooperating. Mull to 5. Okay. Not bad. I'm probably gonna have to save this founding here. Sure. Opponent back on the play, but Multi 5 is pretty unlucky. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, let's pass. I can frill back the enchantment they're gonna play here if I can get to one more green mana. They don't have it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm still gonna wait here. I either need something big to discard to Bitter Triumph, or like another 2-mana spell to play off this. If I just mill 4, I'm not gonna mill enough to Squirming anything into play. I mean, unless I have the miracle, like, I would have to, like, Bitter Triumph on end step, you know, discard a permanent, and then mill 4, and then Squirming a Cruelty reanimates something else. Like, as long as you have X's 5 for Squirming and a Cruelty in the yard, you can reanimate anything else in either of your yards. Sure. Yep, that doesn't matter. That's not the enchantment we care about. Whenever a non-land, non-creature permanent enters. Yes. Jazzy J. I mean, I know they just have Get Lost here, so I think I'm just going to minus on myself. That incentivizes them to play... Oh my god, did I just mill 2 Squirming Emergence? What the fuck? Are you serious? Oh my god. That is absolutely atrocious. Out of the 4 in my deck, 1 is already in my hand and I mill 2 more? That is brutal. That could just kill us here now. If I had 2 permanents there, I think we'd actually be in good shape here, but... Ouch. Crazy. Okay, let's go Founding. And I'm not going to play Bitter Triumph here. Pass. Leave up Bitter Triumph for their end step. Maybe discard a land to just get 1 more permanent in the yard, then mill 4. So if I get 1 more permanent in the yard up to 3, and I mill 4, and they're all permanents, and one of them's a 7-drop, I can slam it off the Emergence here. Otherwise... Well, they're not really doing anything, so I'm not too worried about any of this. But I do want to do my own thing here at some point, please. Sure. I sided out all my sweepers. Maybe I should have kept them. Layback, what's up? Tried playing with Ral? No. Have you been playing multiple shells? Is he good? Oh, really? He didn't seem great. I did play with him in a Blue-Red Otters deck in Limited that I went 7-1 with. But in Constructed, I don't think he's good. I haven't seen anybody use him to good effect yet. I played against him a bunch of times. He was never impressive. I tried him in... Or I didn't even try it. I saw one Grixis deck. Somebody was building like a Grixis deck splashing... It was blue-black splashing red for the Ral, I believe. But you've been liking it in Jeskai, really? Show me your list, because I haven't seen anything worth playing him in yet. Okay. Let's just kill a random dork here. Discard a permanent. I just want to discard the permanent here. Maybe I can get Cruelty. They get Lost My Thing, sure. There's Cruelty. I guess I'm gonna slam it. Look at their hand. Take Shelly. They have double Sunfall. What the fuck? They don't know what to do against my deck. They had like Lauren and it didn't do any. Like they, you know, the only enchantment I'm playing is Founding. Killing that with Lauren does not seem great, right? You have Get Losts already, but because I killed them with big creatures last game, now they're playing Sunfall to deal with